And I thank you, ma'am, behalf of all of us, that you have given us your time and you have taken out a time for us.
It's a pleasure for
And
us. It's a pleasure.
yeah, ma'am. And you, and thank you for agreeing to do a session. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
That's the important thing.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
ma'am,
My
ma'am, you
pleasure.
can turn on your video so people
yeah, ma'am.
can,
If you want,
comfortable
you
to.
can turn on your camera, and over to you, ma'am. The stage is
Okay.
yours. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear, guys?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, yes. Okay.
There's something wrong?
Like, give her 1 minute.
Yeah,
I think there's some network issue.
okay.
Ma'am, are you there?
Yeah, is there everything fine?
Yes, yes, I'm here, guys. I'm here. Sorry. I think something happened with internet connection.
Mm. We hope it doesn't happen again.
I hope. Have you any question?
Yeah. Yeah, can we start?
Yes, of course, I can start. As you know, I'm an English teacher, and right now I have membership in London and Cambridge, and I'm gonna to share my experience with you. Actually, as you know, all guys, I have lived the same difficulties before when I was on preparation for my university or to learn language. At first it was too difficult, and so many years ago we had not good internet connection and good sources for to learn. Actually, I spent all my day in library to find good sources. It was too difficult, and no one was willing to help me. But I achieved my goal, and one thing that I understand during this time, I never give up on your way. Just try your best to achieve your goal. It's the main and essential thing for learning language. It is if you are willing to learn language, if you wanted to improve yourself, just work and work. After you will achieve your goal. It is my actual advice to you all, guys. And aside, learning language is not just enough for good speakers. If you want to be good speakers in your future life, just join some pronunciation lectures. There are so many free pronunciation lectures on internet. Actually, before I thought that I know English well. When I went to London for my pronunciation and fluent sessions, I realized that learning language is enough for good speakers. And unfortunately, I had some difficulties before, but in London, I had a chance to meet with native speakers like Liz. I think you all guys know about Liz. And about her sessions, she's really beautiful and good trainer in her field. I recommend you to join her sessions and to find her videos on internet. And she's really good guidance for learning language. Aside, what about sources? For me personally, I am using Speak Out. It is a really good source for learners, for starters, for beginners, for intermediate levels. Speak Out is an essential book for to improve your not just only speaking, your grammar, your listening and reading skills. A useful book in Cambridge. Otherwise, for speaking, you need good vocabulary and rich vocabulary actually. And you can use a Cambridge dictionary on internet. There are so many Cambridge dictionary you can download on your mobile phones and use them in your daily life. You can not just only get good grammar, good vocabulary, but also good phrases and idioms from this dictionary. Yes, this is all my advices to you. What about IELTS students? Have any IELTS students here?
Yeah, you can type in chat if anyone is the
Yes,
student.
who
They
wants
can
to give
type in the chat.
questions, please?
Yeah, before that, we are going to Mikhail and I general question, and after that, we are going to do Q&A session.
Yes, please.
Okay, first of all, thank you so much, ma'am, for coming and taking your precious time and giving us. So, one second. Okay, so in your preference and to your knowledge, what are the best tips and exercise one can exercise to improve his English or fluency? Any
For
exercises or tips?
for being fluent, and you should definitely improve your pronunciation.
Hmm.
For to have good pronunciation, you should practice and practice. The main key of improvement is practice.
Hmm.
Grammar is the 30% language, but
Yeah.
practice is essential and main aspect of your improvement. I recommend
Hmm.
you to practice all day, guys, if you have chance.
Yeah, that's the thing. And any other? Like people usually recommend that we should in mirror, in front of mirror, we should speak loud, or while reading, speak loud, or what do you
To
think
be
of?
yeah,
Continue.
I know this idea, but no, it is doesn't work because when I was in England and I got really new information about language, I changed all my minds about learning. Before we followed really negative and unuseful ways to learn, but now it
Hmm.
doesn't work. Stay in front of mirror, talk loudly. It doesn't work actually. I try to listen. So I talked all day when I was on vacation. I talked all day while listening podcasters. It's really
Hmm.
useful for your improvement. So it doesn't improve just only your listening skills. At the same time, your speaking skills.
Yeah. 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 Personally,
Okay.
I also love podcasts.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
definitely essential aspect, not just for listening, but
Hmm.
also fluent pronunciation, your speaking skills.
Hmm.
Okay. Second, ma'am, I have one question. That are do you recommend any kind of any YouTube channel which is really teaches or give us a knowledge on phonetics or pronunciation?
Yes, fluent. There are so many useful websites that I also used before. I recommend all Cambridge websites to you guys. It is really useful websites. These are really useful, and the main websites that I know, Fluent use. The name of website is Fluent use. You can find good sources, good lessons, good
Fluent
exercise for
you.
yourself. Yes, Fluent.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any question? Yeah, we the question coming in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll
Hey,
read out
hello.
for you.
Okay.
Yeah, Sayyid, just one
Hello.
second.
Okay.
Zishan,
In some time, we will ask
like
others
whatever
to,
question you have, you can type down. You can
in the chat.
type down in the chat box
Uh,
so that like for you guys, we'll read
hmm.
it out. So, Sakina ma'am, there is one question here from Dhirendra
Yes.
Kumar. He is asking, is there any apps for talking to unknown? Like
Yeah,
in
strangers.
short, for practicing English.
For yes, of course. There are so many apps to download and to practice as well. When you will write on Play Market, you can find this type of apps like Speak Fluent, Be Fluent. These type of apps are real common and useful. You can download from Play Market and can practice by yourself.
Yeah,
Okay,
I also have
I
one
hope
question.
Dhirendra Kumar
Hmm.
has got the answer. Yeah,
Speak
Ronak,
Fluent.
you were saying something.
Okay.
Yes, Speak
So, ma'am, what do
Fluent
you?
and Be Fluent.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yes, the name of apps
Uh,
Speak Fluent and Be
okay,
Fluent.
okay, okay,
Okay,
got
there
it.
are two apps, guys. Be Fluent
Be Fluent.
and and what was another one?
Speak Fluent.
Speak fluent.
Fluent. Okay, I'm sorry. Speak Fluent and Be Fluent. So yeah, we got two apps. So any other question, guys?
Yeah, you can put in the chat. So there is one more question that what do you think most beginners make tend to make common mistakes that they should avoid or in starting they should not, because many people think that what other people would think. I have seen around myself also that with my family or with my friends, not everybody appreciates your efforts, not everybody are that into dedicated in learning English. So what do you think people tend to make common mistakes they should avoid?
Yes, actually, people should do mistakes while they are speaking. These mistakes make us to encourage us to improve ourselves. Before I am going to give example. Before I had so many mistakes when I am talking or when while I felt so depressed and stressed because of that. But one day, my teacher said me that your mistakes are gonna going to encourage you to improve yourself. That's why for beginners, for intermediate levels, making mistakes is essential, and in some case, it is really useful for your improvement.
Hmm. Okay, nice.
That's why no worries, do mistake.
Yeah.
So your make mistakes, that's why
This.
you learn from them.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
Our
So guys,
mistakes
make.
is the best guidance of us.
Hmm.
Yeah. So there is another question.
Yes.
Aditya Pathak is asking how to think in English, and there is also another question. Yeah. Sekina ma'am, would you like to answer this? How to
Repeat
think in
again, please.
English? How to think in English?
When you will have good vocabulary and when you
Oh,
will start to practice as well, yes, you will
Hmm.
start to think like English people are thinking and will be fluent by yourself without
Hmm.
any doubt, without any help. Just improve your vocabulary. Be learning new words, knowing new words is essential for your minds, for your mind.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Just learn vocabulary and surround yourself around the
Yes,
English material, movies,
yes.
English
You will
material.
podcasts,
start. You
yeah,
will just
whatever.
start. think like English, and you will start create all your questions or your
Hmm.
minds like English people do.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hope Aditya got his answer and we also got.
Oh,
Yeah.
And another question is from learner, how can I use perfect tense? Find so much of difficulty while using perfect tenses. So that happens with me as well. So yeah, Sakina, please help.
yes, actually, my accent is British, Scotch accent, and before I wanted to learn American thesis and accent, but then I realized that it is not so useful, especially nowadays. Youngsters are tend to learn these accents and tense. To they are thinking that it is really useful, but it's not. It is not so useful. And try to learn British tense and accents. It's really useful. After that, you will create your tense by yourself, and you will start be fluent, not only fluent, and also you will talk like American accent and American tense. My recommendation is to learn British tones and accents as well.
Okay, so learn British tenses and accents.
Yes,
So,
yes, definitely.
ma'am, do you also recommend any material for these tenses?
Yes, there are so
Like,
many free materials on internet, and there are many free apps for tenses and accents. Just write British accent on YouTube or on Play Market. You will find so many useful sources for that and download, use them.
okay, okay,
So okay.
Main
Hmm.
common one is British accent.
Yeah.
Write British
British
accent,
accent.
you will find. Yes.
So
Okay,
as ma'am has said that there are a lot of free materials on internet. So
Yes, yes.
people should have their curiosity to find them. So you would not have any uh, what we call anything less on
Difficulty.
internet. There is a lot of
Yes.
bulk of information that
There are so
the
much.
missing thing
There
is
are so
curiosity.
many.
Yeah.
You can
yeah,
choose one of them and use it. But my recommendation is British accent.
Brit
Yeah.
yeah, British
Okay.
accent and British tenses. Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
so let me take another question from the audience is from Dhirendra Kumar again. Which type of movie is useful for English improvement?
I think not just only movies, but also stories, books, and music shows.
Hmm.
But for example, when I was on preparation England, I used to watch just only TV shows. TV shows is really common and useful and helpful for your improvement. Otherwise, really movies, especially English one, is really useful for your improvement. Guys,
Yeah,
watching movies, you just we can also improve our reading and the listening skills, not just only speaking one.
Yeah.
yeah,
While having
uh,
fun, you learn
yeah.
Yes.
So, like, is it necessary to switch on the subtitles also, or we can,
without subtitles.
yeah, yeah, like,
I think without
which
subtitles it would be
would
beneficial for you.
Hmm.
would be yes, yes.
And anything you want to recommend, any TV shows or movies, you find it good or amazing?
Uh, but
Recommend
I
you
have
must
no
watch
time
things
to
like
watch
Yeah, one second.
shows or. But before, I watched some shows. I don't know which kind of shows, like for dance ceremonies, like this type of shows, or for cooking, for example. Cooking shows
For
Hmm.
is really, really, yes, it is
okay,
really important for speaking.
cooking shows. Okay,
Yes,
Master
yes,
Chef and like that.
yeah.
yes.
I think it will
This type
also
of.
help us improve our vocabulary when it comes
Hmm.
to
Because
like,
here people just all about meals. They share
yeah,
their mind. You can get
Hmm.
good sources, you can get good methods while
Yeah,
speaking. It's really useful.
yeah. And okay, so let's take another question. And guys who have joined just now, please, if you have any questions, please write down in the chat box, and we'll read it out for you.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry
So
for interrupting my name, Mikhail ji. Okay, Mikhail ji,
yeah, yeah.
can you please let me know what is here?
What?
One,
Your
so
voice
that I can also
broke.
speak. I'm
Sorry.
audible to.
Yeah, you're audible. Yeah,
Okay, so I
yeah,
was just
Aman.
saying that what is happening here? What is going on so that I can also
Uh,
speak?
So okay,
yeah.
I can.
We are okay. Let me explain one thing. That
Hmm.
we are conducting a session. We have a guest here. Okay, for like she's sharing with us her experience, and she's helping out us to learn English. It's not a debate or not a not a jam session. So yeah, please, listen. You will understand here.
Okay,
So and if you have any kind of question to learn English, you can type down in the chat box, and we'll read it out for you. So the next question is from Fluency Coach, that usage of word. Second ma'am, he's asking like how to use and where to use would.
Would,
Yeah.
if we are dreaming and if we are wishing something, we can use would in here, now, present tense and past tense, but also in future tense. Would, when people are using would just only when they are dreaming or when they are hoping something happen with them.
Or people are imagining things, right?
Yes, definitely. It's
Saying
relation. It has relation just only feelings.
okay. So the thing which is not done, or just thinking that it would be happen.
Yes, it is dream. It is hope. It is just.
Oh, okay. Hypothetical, I think. Okay. The next question is, I know British tenses from learner. I know British tenses, but I am unable to use perfect tense. Would you please help me in this matter?
I should give. I can give just only one recommendation. As I said before, for using good tense, for being fluent, you shouldn't have just only good tense, just only good vocabulary. You should practice. You should use all four aspects: fluent, pronunciation, good words, good phrases as well. For just during practice, you can improve yourself. These four things, if you have these four aspects, it doesn't mean that you are a good speaker or you are fluent. You should know methods of using these four main aspects. For this, you should practice all day, practice with not just with advanced levels. You can practice with beginning. You can practice all levels just for improvement.
Okay. He has uh, uh, like tried to explain his question more. He's asking, I'm not like he's not talking about the tenses. He's talking about the present, past, and future perfect tenses. It seems.
These tenses. Okay.
Yep.
The difficulties he has.
Like he is having the issue in speaking perfect tense, in perfect tense.
The most important tense is present one. Just try to use present tense for in your daily life, in your speaking. But past, future tense forms, you can use it, but not so common or not so much. If you need to use past or
Okay.
to use future, but my
Okay. So
recommendation to use
okay.
present tense form in your speaking.
Okay, so ma'am is saying that the present tense is mostly used in daily life, so try to more, and if you like, you
No,
can
try
use
to
the
use
past
present one.
perfect tense as well. Okay.
Yeah, there is also one more question, that is it necessary to follow grammar to improve spoken English, by Sadab Ali. So I think she has answered it that earlier, that it is combination of 20-30% of grammar. You should have basic one, but after that you should practice more, and that will
Yes, definitely.
determine you.
Grammar is essential, but not
Hmm.
everything. But
Yeah.
for being good speaker, you should know grammar as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was also one more question by Sadaf Ali only. Would you like to recommend any podcast for listening practice?
Yes, podcast for just to be honest, nowadays I don't know which kind of podcasters people are using listening. For me, I just listened news,
News.
news about
News.
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
news. Because in news there are so things, including news, and you have chance to listen, to hear the words and slangs as well.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
This.
they also use very like in news they also use very good vocabulary. I think like
Definitely,
professional
I
kind
am
of
saying that.
vocabulary.
Yes, yes,
Professional kind of. Okay.
Hmm. And
So
one
there's
one more
yeah
one more
yeah
question,
yeah.
ma'am. Generally, people learn English for communication skills rather than like they want to communicate with many people, as I and Mikhail can communicate and others also.
hmm. What's the question?
Uh,
1 second, ma'am.
uh, Mr. Mirza, please switch off your sharing a screen. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry for that.
continue.
Yeah, I was asking that most people use English for communication only. So what do you think, on communication, how can people improve, like talking to other people? So anything, any
Yes,
tips
yes,
on that?
definitely. As I said, practice is a kind of talk with people.
Hmm.
Being in good communication with in good communication conditions with people is going to
Hmm.
be real beneficial for your improvement, especially for your speaking.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
native speakers, all good speakers are good communicators.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's true.
Okay. There's one other question from Errol Adelia. Uh, Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correct. So she's asked, I have a question. So when I speak in English, I often lost my word and suddenly my brain, even before I speak, I have my words. How to solve that? Thank you. She's basically asking that whenever I try to speak, my brain gets completely blank and I
Yes,
don't have words.
forget words.
It's a
Yes,
common problem. It is
yes,
also with me.
Yeah.
yes. It is. It has just only one answer. I am saying. I am always saying to my students also that practice is a mother of the language, especially English language. That's why if she will do good practice every day, and I can't imagine how people can forget the words that they have learned before. Just only without doing practice, it can happen with people. Do practice, try to do practice all day, and you will be aware. You will never forget words, or you will have not. You will be. You won't be have this type of difficulties.
Hmm.
Okay. So we
Yeah,
have
I have
another.
also.
Yeah, Ronak.
Okay, so now as people have moved,
Difficulties are results of poor practice.
yeah,
Uh,
practice is the key. So have you have specified practice many times, that practice is very important to that, but people have moved to online versus, and they are talking on online as compared people, as before we would be talking offline, talking to each other as one person. But now we have resources, apps for that, as Telegram and WhatsApp. So because of that, we it has helped in communicating and bridging the gap. So, what do you want to comment on the Telegram and taking the advantage of these types of applications?
Yes, I would recommend you to use Telegram, WhatsApp, or even Instagram for having good connection, having good practice, and having good communication. But personally, I prefer to have face-to-face practices
Hmm.
and communications because while doing face-to-face practice, you can not just only hear or understand the words or the minds, you can feel the emotions of the person while he or she is speaking. It is really useful and essential for your improvement. I recommend face-to-face practice and speaking.
Okay, so if somebody is practicing on the call or on a phone, right, as we normally do, so you are recommending that we should like mostly practice on video, right? Video call so that we
Yes,
can
definitely,
also.
definitely video call. If no chance, just practice on phone call, but if chance, just practice on video call.
Okay, so the principal practice should be video call, but
Yes,
audio.
definitely.
Okay, oh, that makes sense.
Because for speaking, for improvement, emotions are really essential and useful.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
connecting to the person.
yeah,
Definitely.
and yeah, our fluency coach is asking
Mhm.
which one is correct. So he has given the two type of questions. So which question is correct? He's asking,
I
and
think he's
he,
testing some kind of thing.
okay,
Let's not answer this question, guys.
all right,
Yeah, it
all
doesn't.
right. So any other question, guys? If you have any other questions, please type down in the chat pod,
Yeah.
and we'll read it out for you. Uh, how to get good command on syllable stress. So I think he's asking about the pronunciation part. So I'll read his question again. It is from Faizan bin Anwar. How to get good command
On syllables,
on syllable stress.
stress.
Yeah, syllable stress he's asking.
Yeah,
Yes.
Faizan, can you define it more? What do you mean by syllabus stress?
Yes. I don't know. I
Level is
think
Yeah, I think he's
I
mainly talking
think
about
he is talking
pronunciation.
about phonetics.
it's a part of pronunciation.
Phonetics.
I
Phonetics.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Phonetics. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
He's talking about phonetics. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I mean, don't guess. Let me give the chance to clarify it.
Yeah,
Okay,
Faizan.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So,
go.
so phonetic is a different thing. Syllable is a part of pronunciation. Like, if I write,
Yeah, we get it, Faizan. Two syllable in your name.
yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, where to stress? That's my problem.
Yeah, that. Yeah, sure. Ma'am, would you like to answer him?
yes, yes. For to deal with this problem, you should have pronunciation practice and lessons, guys.
Okay, thank you
Okay,
for that.
okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, ma'am. So we. Any other question? Or Ronak, do you have any question for ma'am?
Yeah, and one more thing. What are the important things to keep in mind while speaking English? Anything you want to keep in mind while speaking or conversing with another person?
Repeat again, please.
Ma'am, I
I
have a question, ma'am. Can I?
Yeah. Can you please write down in the chat pod, Nagma? Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, ma'am. I was asking that what are the important things to keep in mind while speaking English? Anything while conversing with another person? Anything important to keep in mind while speaking to another person?
Yes, to keep the words and the questions in mind.
Yeah.
Yes, it is really a comfortable question for actually. For me, before I had also type of problems when I start to learn English language, and some of my teachers recommend me to listen, but same time to listen to something and to repeat it again, again, again. It is really useful for to keep so many questions at the same time in your mind. To listen something, for example, as we said, podcasters or music, to listen something and stop. Then try to say what you hear. Just only like that you can improve your these skills, and you can keep so many words and questions on your mind.
Try to understand what are they are
Actually, it's a
trying to
part of
express.
translation. Actually, it's a part of translation. But during my seminars, I tried it and it was really useful.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. There is
But
another
it's
question.
a part of translation. Just only translators have faced this type of difficulties, and they are
Okay.
dealing with.
Okay. Uh, y- so we have. I hope Ronak, you you have got your answer right.
Yeah, perfectly. It was perfect
Okay.
Just
answer.
listen
Okay.
something and then stop and then try to say
Yeah,
here.
got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
And there are few more questions from our audience. That from learner, will you please give us some good sources where we can learn pronunciation? I think she has
I think
already
she has
answered this.
answered that earlier from
There are so many
Cambridge and
sources on internet, and I shall recommend you Cambridge ones. They are free, by the way, guys. They are free, and you can and use them. There are so many native speakers, and they try to explain the methods and case of the pronunciation.
yeah.
Okay.
There is one
And
more question. Okay.
yeah, yeah, you want to read the questions, please?
Yeah. So Sadab Ali has one more question. Is there any shortcut to be 100% comfortable in English? As I know couple of tips and tricks, but I am looking for any shortcut.
Repeat again, please. I can't hear your voice.
He's saying that is there any some shortcuts in English that we can take? I don't think you should go in shortcuts, but you should think in long term. But what's your comment on this? The shortcut things to do in English, tips and tricks
Uh,
like that.
I think during short time improve your speaking or your language skill. Is it not? It is impossible actually. But there are so many useful apps on internet, and I recommend you to use these apps, guys, for beginners for all levels, and just spend no more than less 4 hours in a day.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Just
So the
like
four.
that, or spend hours, so much hours on your preparation. Just only this time you can improve yourself. For 1 hour,
Okay.
30 minutes isn't enough.
So ma'am is saying to do at English, we should practice daily, not less than 4 hours, and
4 hours
yeah,
minimum.
not less than 4 hours, minimum 4 hours. And there are apps she have already recommended. That is, one is Be Fluent,
Yes.
And
and
speak fluent.
Fluent you, be fluent.
yeah, and let's. So that is one, guys. I hope one has got it. And there is another question from Chaudhary Nagma. I mean Nagma Chaudhary. That she's asking, ma'am, can you please tell us something about the IELTS band and its importance?
Yes, IELTS is a proof exam to show your language skills, not your methodology. But there are so many good tips, and Fortunately, I had chance to meet with Liz. I think all IELTS learners know about Liz, about her website, how useful her website for IELTS learners. And fortunately, I had chance to meet with her in London, and I recommend her to you. And her tips about IELTS is real. She's really good guidance, and I recommend you to follow her video lessons, find new methods, new rules for IELTS, and new tips as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
so so that was nice.
yeah,
Uh, that ma'am, can you like I think she's asking like
My
tell
own.
tell me like what are the areas it covers like that I think.
What's the importance of writing? I didn't get the question.
No, actually,
yeah.
I think she's trying to ask that in IELTS, like what are the areas in it, and how to get a good band, and how you can score a good band.
For yes, for getting good band, to be honest, my band is academic one, and for getting good band, you should work so hardly in all areas, not just only speaking, reading, listening, also writing. I think for me, to be honest, writing is the most important part of learning. Nowadays, students, learners try to pay attention just on reading and speaking, listening. But writing is the main part of IELTS exam and the main and most important part of IELTS exam. And while improving your writing, you can get reading and listening tips really easily.
Oh, okay. Matlab, I mean, writing is also very important. One of the important part
Definitely,
of IELTS.
definitely. Now students have fears of writing. They think it is really difficult, and there are so simple methods of writing. If you will get good, you will learn good case and the methods for the writing. Your writing score would be really, really good, and it will improve not just only your writing, but also your reading and listening skills.
Okay. So, ma'am, what do you think, according to you, which part of IELTS is 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 difficult and which is easy?
To be honest, work part all are real interesting and they have their own specific methods. But for me, to be honest, reading is a bit harder than others. But
Oh,
nowadays, 90% of students are saying that writing is a real harder one. But in statistics, 95% of IELTS learners results on writing is 5.5. This is really low and bad results for learners. For me, reading a bit harder one.
oh,
Yeah,
so
that's a big data.
yeah. So, like I okay, you said that it will affect our scores as well, right? Overall, I think.
Definitely.
So, and she has also highlighted that most people find writing
Yeah,
hard, but according to her, reading is
But
the
yes,
main.
yes,
hard.
yes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, the writing is to express yourself. I think regularly you can write something, how your
yeah.
day goes, and that. So you will have
Uh,
in habit of writing.
yeah. So yeah, I really hope Nagma have got his answered. So there are a few more questions. Uh, how much for a month? How much time it gonna take me to become a good speaker if I practice 5 hours a day?
Actually, 5 months is enough for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
5 hours and 5 months.
Yes,
Nice.
Good number.
Okay. Oh.
because I have this type of supporting with my students. That's
Mm.
why I know
Oh.
that.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, nice.
So nice. It sounds pretty good, right? Within five,
Mm.
5 months.
Yes, definitely.
If we practice daily 5 hours, that
Yeah,
is the
Yes,
and
condition.
in four or 5 hours. After 5 months later, you will be a really, really good speaker.
yeah, from scratch to just advanced level.
Yes, definitely
Yeah,
C1 advanced level.
yeah.
I hope uh, we all we all become that advanced
We hope.
Why
one day.
we one day hope, inshallah. Why not?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Hello.
inshallah. Hello, who is this?
Swain.
As a new member, so what is the
Yeah,
topic today?
welcome. Actually, we are conducting a session with us. English expert is
Expert.
with us, so she's sharing her experience and sources with us. So it's like a podcast. You can also ask any questions if you want in the chat
Yeah,
box.
in the chat.
We'll read it out for you. Okay. So for now, just
Yeah,
listen.
I get it.
What is happening is she's giving really really good insights.
Okay.
So and the another question is, ma'am, is what is different between use of used to and would? He is actually asking what is the difference between use of used to and would. He is at,
The
ma'am, do you get it?
Yes, I get it. For good explanation,
No.
he should join my lesson.
Yeah, no.
Uh, okay.
If you want to
Uh,
improve, just join us. Be in our clan.
yeah. For good explanation, please do join sessions of ma'am. I'll also join,
Yeah.
inshallah. So, other question is how much words need to speak in for beginners? Uh, for how much words
Yes, words for
would they
beginners.
need? Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. No less than 8,000.
8,000.
8,000.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
on this, also I have studied a research on this
It is
that.
important and enough for
Mhm.
beginners.
Yeah, on that, I have read it that there are 10,000 words that are used, but mostly 2,000 words are used at most of the time. So, is that correct according
Um,
to you?
no, it is not correct actually. We are using so many words in daily life if even we are beginners. And I don't think these statistics are true.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, she must be telling from her experience.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, no, practical
I don't doubt her.
when it comes to practical knowledge, it is bit different. Like theory is
Yes, yes,
something different,
definitely.
and
I am talking about not just only my own practice. I have heard from natives, and I am doing it by myself.
Mm.
And yes,
absolutely.
Yeah, and
So
that's
I
Errol,
good now to have a great insight in that,
yeah, yeah,
professional in
and that's the reason she is, and we are listening.
that. Yeah.
Mm,
yeah.
she's
We are
here.
just asking and she's answering.
Yeah. By the way, thank you, Sakina, ma'am. You have a lot of patience. You are asking, you are answering our questions. Thanks a lot for
Yeah,
that.
very
I am
brilliantly.
happy if I give you useful information.
Yep, ma'am.
Yeah.
So, so to uh, how should I
Again,
say it?
question.
Like, to trouble you more, there are more questions. uh, so another question is from Errol Adelia. I have another question. Do you have recommendation article or websites for search the meaning of informal slang word in English? For example, shouty ray, stopper, etc.
Um,
I
for
think
articles,
Cambridge website.
for articles, or just
Yeah,
only for
actually,
articles.
yeah, actually, she's asking, do
So
you
guys,
recommend any kind of
yes,
article?
yes. Actually, let's not talk like that. Actually, I recommend you all Cambridge websites for articles,
Yeah,
for speech, for
yeah,
pronunciation, for what, for
uh,
everything. It
yeah,
will
yeah,
help.
absolutely. No, actually, I think she is asking the meaning of informal and informal slang word. So that is also
Yeah.
with those website which you recommended. Okay, so one second.
Yeah, Sakina ma'am, are you there?
There are more questions.
I didn't hear, guys.
Hello,
Okay,
can you
okay.
hear
I
us
think
now?
there was some network issue.
Can you hear me, guys?
Ma'am, can you hear us?
Yes. Now I can.
Yes, yes, we
Okay.
can. Okay.
we,
So
we
the question
thought
was,
my heart was in
uh,
my mouth.
yeah, the question
Sometimes,
is,
yes.
Errol, are you from? Okay, I'm not.
I think
Yes,
most questions are
last
done.
From
go
Okay, there are
back.
yeah,
more.
yeah,
Oh my
most
god, there are more.
yeah. So there is one more question. Arjun Kumar says,
Hello, if you
asks how we can make future in English language. I think he's
Wow.
talking about the
Career.
profession.
Yeah,
How
career
yeah,
in this.
career, ma'am.
Korea, okay.
In teaching English.
In teaching or in learning,
Teaching, I think.
In
Learning, I don't think so.
yeah, ma'am. In teaching, I think how can we can make future in English language?
I think, as I said, I talked about that, learning good vocabulary and practicing all day. You can manage your future. You can learn language really good. Just practice and learn rich vocabulary.
Okay, so yeah, for that also we need to be good at English, and after that we can uh, take the journey
If you
for a
will
career.
have good vocabulary and good practice, and you will improve your fluency, your expression, everything altogether.
Okay. It's like
Okay.
like our certification, proficiency certification helps in making career in English
For
for teaching.
certification,
No, no,
for
no.
teaching,
Are are the certificate our proficiency certificates helps us to make a good career in English teaching or
definitely,
training?
definitely. For being a good teacher, for being a well-known teacher, you should have some essential certificates for teaching. You are taking these certificates, you will also learn the methods and the case of being a good teacher in English.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
have one
I think
question.
yeah,
Certificates are really useful in your future career.
yeah,
Hmm. I have question that
yeah.
as you've been patient with us and just patiently answering the questions, most of the time when people learn English and any other language, say they tend to make mistake that they want everything fast, instant
Yes,
gratification, that want everything what I want, that want results now only. So what do you want to comment on this? That most people are
I
not uh, after some point of time they leave their exercise or daily exercises ritual.
sometimes or people find grammar lessons or find even pronunciation lessons boring, and
Hmm.
they try they try to skip out these lessons. But these are really useful and essential for improvement. For being a good speaker, for learning a language real well, people should be patient and should pay attention all points, all single words even.
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay.
okay.
Nice.
So another question is uh, from from Chaudhary. Will we get further more chances to attend that sort of sessions later on? So in short, she's appreciating especially you, Sakina ma'am.
Yeah.
What would you like to say, ma'am?
Yeah, I want to say on this. Uh,
Hmm.
I'm hopeful she will come again and patiently would answer, because I think we can do many more sessions like this, like
Ye-
any exercise or anything that part of her course that could
Yes,
improve to make
Yeah,
everybody
yes,
aware of
of
that.
course. Why not? Mika is my
Yeah,
friend, and you will invite me. I would be willing to take part your sessions.
yeah. Thank you, ma'am. That means a lot. And
thank you,
Mikhail, that's a
th-
big compliment to you. Thank you
thank you,
for
Sakina
bringing
ma'am.
us.
Yeah, yeah, that means a lot, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like you have my respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice
I
to
think
hear.
there is another question
From Khushi.
from Khushi. I often didn't find it in internet slang wording. I mean, okay. Errol has a similar kind of question. Uh, yep. I often didn't find it in internet slang word. I mean, Errol, Errol, uh, uh, turn off your
Mike.
No,
Yeah, can you
to
specify
mute
it?
mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait,
Would you like to
it's like
specify her?
related to another question before, so let's.
Okay, no
Can I
Okay.
problem.
answer this question?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay then. Uh,
Okay.
Your last question, please. I should go.
Okay,
all
this
right
this
then.
is going to be last session of our
Yeah.
session. It is
Yeah.
by Khushi. So it is very
Because I
Yeah.
interesting
have
question.
lecture and it
Yeah, yeah,
takes
we
time.
understand.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
understand. We really appreciate your time. And we
yeah,
know you are busy. So the last question is,
yeah.
and
What
as
mistakes
Ronak,
have you made while learning English?
I have.
What, guys? Repeat again, please.
Yeah, what mistakes have you made while learning English? Your personal experience.
Um, of my own experience.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
I did some mistakes when I chose not credible sources for learning, but then I find good sources because during my preparation, there are not so many teachers are willing to help me for my achievement. But I promised myself that I will achieve my goal by myself. And during this time, I did so many mistakes. I find unuseful actually sources and deal with them. Spend time, but then unfortunately I find good sources. Then I came across with Cambridge materials, and then after that, just only after that, I achieved my goal. That's why I recommend all my students, all people, to have good. If you wanted to improve yourself, Cambridge materials are really useful, and you will improve and you will reach your goal by using it.
mm. And I have also
Okay.
seen many appreciation regarding Cambridge, what they have done in
Yeah.
resources type. Cambridge is a good source. If someone wants to learn,
It
they
was
can.
really helpful. Cambridge was really helpful. If I
Yeah.
am here in some place, I am really grateful to Cambridge materials, and they are really good sources for improvement.
Okay. Okay.
Okay
Okay.
then.
Thank you, ma'am.
Then
It has been 1 hour session, and just at parting words, anything you want to talk on your course or book, anything as a parting message.
My message message to students to be good to all levels, to be patient and try to find good and good sources for your improvement. And being patient is the main and essential point of learning the language.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you
ma'am.
for that.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Again, Sakina, ma'am, you have given like, you have taken out some time for us, and it
Uh,
was really a productive and formative session for
Insightful.
us.
Yeah.
And behalf of
Our
all
pleasure.
who joined, we thank you, and we really
Thank
like,
you. It was
yeah,
pleasure,
ma'am.
Appreciate.
Ronak.
Yeah, ma'am. We really appreciate you, and we hope that in future as well, we'll like we'll continue to do these kind of sessions, ma'am.
Inshallah, hope.
Yeah.
When life me, I will willing to continue.
Yeah,
Whenever,
ma'am.
ma'am. Whenever. It's on your on you. I think we can invite you whenever, but it's your precious time
Yeah,
that
ma'am.
matters.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Inshallah, hope we'll meet
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
ma'am.
Take
Thank you
care,
for
guys.
joining us,
It was
giving
great
us your
session. Yeah.
time.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it
Yeah.
was great session.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Take care.
Bye. Remaining people, please don't leave, right?
Yeah.
Be yeah,
Anything you want
because
feedbacks or anything you can say
yeah,
on the,
you
yeah, you can unmute your mic.
now you people can speak and whatever you have feedback or whatever you have,
Hmm.
and also those who have like joined late, uh, uh, Ronak just typed down the resources she like share with us so that everyone can benefit, right? So yeah, guys, any feedback for us as well?
Are you there? Khushi, Arjun, Vivek,
Yeah, Nagma.
Rizwan,
Hi guys,
Bhuma,
this session
Chaudhary,
was very
Mohammed.
good and very useful.
All right,
I get
one
more
by one.
knowledge from this session,
Uh-huh. Okay,
and I
okay,
hope
Arjun. Thank you.
again will be their session.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
listen
will
all
inform
all
you
right.
about the
Yeah, we'll inform
future
you if
session.
there is something like that. Nagma, would you like to say something like was it good or like how? Mm, okay.
Sorry for being late. Thank you very much for this session, and this was very helpful for us. And whenever you will,
Conduct session. Okay. So yeah, Ronak,
Yeah,
have you written the this thing, the
yeah,
resources names? Cambridge. Okay, Cambridge website source. Right. Be Fluent is the app, guys. App, mobile app. You can
yeah. I think I
download
have
it.
written the wrong
Uh,
spelling.
yeah.
Yeah,
be fluent and
fluent
speak
and
fluent.
speak fluent. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the website you
be
can
fluent
go.
and speak
Hmm.
fluent.
Yeah,
And all together, all you find on Cambridge website, volume, anything material you need, you can find there.
Yeah.
Hey, good
Okay.
evening, everyone.
Yeah. Good evening,
Uh,
Khushi.
Good evening, Khushi.
Sorry, I was late here, and thank you so much for hosting the amazing meeting with the. Sorry, I forgot name of the personality. Who was that?
Sakina.
Tina
Sakina
ma'am.
ma'am.
Sakina.
Yeah,
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 thanks for
Sakina, ma'am.
let her be here with us.
Hmm.
You guys are doing
Yeah,
really well.
absolutely. It is
Thank
not
you so
our,
much.
yeah, it is, yeah, welcome. It is not about us. Like, she has given the time, and we are just
Sakina ma'am.
uh, giving a
Yes,
platform. That's all.
Yeah.
It's whatever compliment is for her.
Yeah.
She has taken out the time. Yeah, Khushi, are you Khushi Modi?
Yes, I am.
Khushi Modi, right? Yeah, yeah. So, okay. Done.
Got it.
No, just asking you, right? There are many Khushis,
Yeah.
so
To confirm.
I just
Yeah, I
wanted
got
to
you. Wanna
confirm.
confirm the
So,
identity.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you like to be more frank and friendly? That because we have
Okay,
already
I'll
spoken,
try.
right? That's it.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
one more feedback.
Thank you so much, Ronak Bhaiya and Jamal Bhaiya. Thank you so much.
Yeah, okay.
वो भाई भाई जबरदस्ती का शुक्रिया जबरदस्ती का शुक्रिया थैंक यू
Uh,
It's
विवेक
not
yeah,
Gabardasti ka Shukriya. Really, you're doing really well. And
थैंक
I'm
यू
so
मैम
sorry.
no no issues ma'am it happens it's like
yeah.
yeah
So,
so
okay.
anything guys yeah Ronak you want to mention anything
Yeah. In future, we also tend to make more meetings like that. So
Yes,
we
same
would
here.
take any
Same.
debates or any fun activities so to engage with our members. So anything debates, any topics or anything you want to recommend that we could try in next meeting. Anything it could be. We are open for suggestions. Yeah, Khushiji, Vivekji, do you have anything?
In
Right
principle,
now,
of
I didn't get
course.
anything, but if I will get something, I will try to suggest in the group.
Okay.
Like
Okay, that's good.
debate topics.
Yeah,
Yes,
maybe debate topics
I-
or any fun activities or any activity.
yeah, we
yes
should we
Okay.
should choose a
any kind
particular
of
topic, and
which
then
can
after we should speak on that topic. And then it
Sorry,
is like
Arjunji, we
only
didn't
one
get.
hour.
Can you repeat? I think he said on the topic we should take a topic and speak on that. Is that you what
Yeah.
you said?
I mean, a particular topic like about health, about money, about science.
Hmm. Okay, got it. And other members, Rizwan, Bhuma, Ajay.
Yeah, I have a topic we should take to social media because it is one of the growing platform and where from we also learn something.
Okay, social media. It's a good.
Yeah,
We
next
can do that.
I think we should debate over social media, what disadvantages and advantages because it has a lot of advantages as well as disadvantages. Because lots of people have winning their career due to social media, and lots of people are making their career due to social media.
Hmm.
I'm suggesting this topic.
Okay, got it. And anything more?
There are a lot of topics I want to
Yeah.
share.
There are many topics here.
At this time, this is I think enough for next meeting. There we will decide what will be the next.
Okay, so if you have anything to add or suggest anything, you can type in the group. We will get through that.
yeah we will get through that and we will do it so
Yeah.
Ronak
Uh,
if there's nothing more or people or our guest doesn't like don't have anything to ask let's
But
wrap up them
but
yeah.
whenever
Okay.
huh
Vivek ji, go on.
don't speak with them don't speak with them
Don't care about
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, in
We
Telegram
have
and
a
this type
partner,
of
so
groups, yeah, you will find people like you only who want to improve and make your priorities. You have to make priorities. People may not be aligned with your goals and your purpose, but it is your if you it's your priority to improve English. Just focus on the. There are a lot of platforms you will find Telegram, WhatsApp,
yeah
and Facebook groups
absolutely
are also there. So you
yeah
there is
and
plenty of opportunity on that.
yeah and also like in our groups all are like-minded people
Hmm.
and people are like crazy about their goals and about whatever they want to achieve in their life so you will not only get to learn or practice english you will also get motivations by listening
Hmm.
them like what they are up to and for what they are like waking up daily and
Hmm.
practicing hard investing time and you'll be
Hmm.
amazed to listen their stories man
Yeah.
uh, I'm telling you this with my experience you will love it
I
Yeah,
also
but one thing, yeah, Vivek. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
yeah
On
and
that,
also
Vivek,
So
you have
what
to
what
get
should
out
I
of
do? I
your,
need some personal partner
yeah.
to speaking.
Yeah,
uh,
on that, Vivek, you have to get out of your comfort zone. Type in the group that anyone free can talk. That you
uh,
can't expect someone that they will come and they will improve your English. You have to take your for
yeah,
that you have to take your own responsibilities and efforts for
yeah.
that. So yeah,
Meaning
that's only.
you yourself have to knock the door, right?
Hmm.
Nobody is going to open door by themselves.
For
You
you.
have to knock. You have to
Yeah.
knock, right? You have to message. You have to or and also keep in mind one thing which I have applied for myself. So practice daily for at least for 40 minutes, right? 40 minutes on any topic. Give the opposite person certain time. You speak or vice versa, however you decide, and do it daily. You will feel the difference within 3 weeks, right? It has like it was for me, and I'm sure it will be for you as well. So this is the thing I can recommend you
Yes, thank you.
uh, as of now, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to suggest you one more thing. You can choose yourself because if you are not finding anybody to talk to, you can talk to yourself. You can speak on any topic without having a partner. Because you can take any random topic and you can speak on that, you can write on that, and you will shortly improve very well. Both you can also improve your vocabulary, you can also improve your writing skills as well as speaking skills. So, yeah, that
Hmm.
Yeah, I always speak with me, but I need one part actually. Get many partner in Telegram, but they are all not available.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
nobody
One
is
thing we can
available
do.
every time.
Rab ne
You have
bana di
to.
jodi. Vivek and Rizwan, you can help each other
Yeah, yeah. Okay, nice. That was nice. Yeah, you both can be your partner,
to
buddies.
each other.
why not?
Okay, Ridwan, I will message you. Okay.
Okay, no problem, brother.
Uh,
You can message me.
all right.
On this platform, we are making good progress.
Jodis, Jodis,
Yeah,
Jodis.
couples.
Okay,
Not couples,
Prop,
jodi jodi. Yeah, jodi
proper
modi.
Jodis.
Julie.
So, what? It's a good Jodi. It's a productive Jodi.
Yeah, productive and yeah, helping each other grow. That's the main purpose of this.
Yeah. So, let's. Anything else, guys? Or
Yeah,
if we,
Arjun, Khushi,
or
Vivek,
if
anything you want to say?
we'll pack up, we'll shut down our stores, right? दुकान बंद कर देते हैं.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
All
but
right.
before that,
Okay.
anything you want
thank
to
you.
add? Say.
Really, this session was wonderful.
Yeah. That means a lot. Thank you for the compliment.
Yeah. Thank you, Arjun.
Okay.
Kushi, you wanted to say something?
Thank you. Thank you.
Nothing I wanna ask, just as you told you wanna close the shops, that's why.
Okay. Don't go technical in that.
This is the scope of English
Got you.
learning.
I
So,
got you
uh,
totally. I was just kidding.
shut down.
I understood.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. चलो भाई
Okay.
शटर कर देते हैं ठीक है.
Uh,
Alright guys,
yeah.
guys.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
thanks
okay,
for your precious time. Thank you so much.
well, friends.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank you,
thank you
Arjun.
for your
Thank
invitation.
you, Khushi ji.
Okay,
Thank you,
bye.
Vivek ji.
Alright,
Thank you.
thank you
Bye,
Vivek,
bye.
thank you
See you.
Arjun.
Yeah.
Virtually, thank you to all who have joined us
Yeah.
and made this session
Yeah, incredible.
successful on their part, and lot of appreciation to the speaker. If
Hmm.
she would have not came today, then it would not happen.
Yeah, because of her.
All right then. Yep, guys. Ronak, let's meet on the call or in the chat. All right.
Yeah, one thing.
Bye.
I am doing this only. We can talk now only. I
Okay.
have removed Arjun. So, भाई साहब बढ़िया सेशन गया.